Good day, learners. Yeah, welcome back to our mathematics class. In today's class, we are going to be looking at probability, and today is going to be our lesson 1 on probability. I trust you are going to enjoy it to the fullest. But just before we move on this, if you are a new member on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for my subsequent content. And don't forget to share, like, as we move on. Probability is a branch of statistics which deals with uncertainty, that is, what is not certain during an experiment. An experiment can be carried out, but the outcomes of the experiment are not certain. In this case, we refer to that word as probability or possibility. Let's say, for instance, the probability of raining today is an uncertainty. So we say it is 1/2. So probability can either be success or failure. The probability of a man launching a missile can be in two forms. It's either the missile hits the target or it did not hit the target. So probability of a man shooting a missile is either success or failure. So in this case, there are some terms we normally use in probability. So let's look at them. The first term we are going to look at it is what we refer to as a sample space. A sample space is a set that contains all possible outcomes of an experiment, and this is represented as S. The sample space for a coin can either be head or tail, or the sample space of a missile that is being shot into the air can either be a success or a failure. A die that is being rolled can either be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because it contains 6 faces. Number 2, outcomes. And outcomes are the subsets of a sample space, meaning outcomes means the element of our sample space. Number 3 is the events. Events are the possible outcomes of a trial. Don't forget, outcomes are all the elements of a sample space, while the events are the possible outcomes of an experiment. So let us now look at the definition of probability. Probability could be defined as the number of required outcome over number of possible outcomes, or the number of an event over number of the sample space. Now, let us now denote this with examples so that we can gain more knowledge on this. So, let's dive in. The first subtopic we are going to be looking at is the general formula problems in probability. Example 1. A box contains 9 blue, red, 6 red, and 10 white beads. If a bead is taken at random from the box, find the probability that it is white. Look at that word, random, meaning without taking consideration of which one are we picking. We are picking any bead. Which one? Now, the first thing is to know the number of your sample space. For the sample space, we have blue beads, which is 9. We have red beads, which is 6. We have white beads, which is 10. So we sum everything together. 9 plus 6, I have 15. 15 plus 10, that is 25. This is total. Now, find the probability that it is white. Probability is equals to number of required outcomes over number of possible outcomes, or number of events over number of total outcomes. So number of that is whites, let's represent as W. Number of whites here is 10. Then total number, which is the number of that sample space, the total number is 25. Then probability of whites will now equal to the number of whites over number of sample space. That is, number of whites is 10 over number of sample space is 25. What can go in both? 5 goes in 10, I have 2. 5 goes in 25, I have 5. So finally I have 2 over 5. So 2 over 5 is the answer for this. Now, let me state this point clearly. Your probability answers can never be equals to 1. It will always be less than 1 because it's an uncertainty. So the answer, or whatever you are going to get probability, should always be less than 1. Example 2. A letter is chosen at random from the letters Nigeria. What is the probability that it is an I? That is, the probability of being picking a letter and letter is high. What is the probability? Now looking at the number of sample space here, Nigeria. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total number here, which is number of sample space, equals to 7. Now number of picking I. How many I do we have? 1, 2. We have 2. So probability of I will be number of I over number of sample space. So number of I is 2 over number of sample space is what? 7. So probability of picking an I is equals to 2 over 7. Example 3. A box contains the following set of balls numbered 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 3, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 10. If a ball is picked at random, what is the probability that it is numbered 3? If you pick a ball at random, what is the probability of picking a number 3? Firstly, what is the total number? That's the number of sample space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12. The number of trees that we have here, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3. Then probability of picking a tree will now equals to the number of picking a tree over total number, that is sample space. So number of picking a tree is this 3 over sample space is 12. 3 goes here 1, 3 goes here 4. So we have 1 over 4. So the probability of picking a tree in this set of numbers is equals to 1 over 4. Example 4. What is the probability of winning the first prize by Dele, who purchased 20 tickets in a lottery when 1,000 tickets were sold? Here, the number of sample space here is our 1,000. That's total number, 1,000. Then, the number of tickets purchased, let's say ticket purchased, is 20. Now, when I want to find the probability of ticket purchased, it is equal to number of ticket purchased over total number, which is equals to 20 over 1,000. 0 cancels 0. 2 goes here, 1. 2 goes here, we have 50. So we have 1 over 50. So when you look at all this, you can see that the probability is very, very easy. Although this is the first class, we still move on until we get to the complex one. But when you know the basics, the complex will be very easy for us to move with. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for my subsequent content. For our returning members and students, don't forget to share, like, and love as you leave. Thank you very much.